Assalamualaikum, my name is Haikal. For today, me and my group mates will present a video for our group assignment for the subject of Design and Analysis of Experiment, STA 340. So for this assignment, we are asked to show application of design and analysis of experiment in the industrial field. So we chose two articles from different fields to show design and analysis of experiment. So without further ado, I will jump straight into the first article that we chose, which is from the service industry. So the title of this paper is Design of Experimental in the Service Industry. Result from a global survey and directions for further research. So the purpose this paper, the reason for this paper is to assess the current state of design of experiments in the service industry or non-manufacturing processes in the manufacturing sector critically. So in this paper, the target population is 6 Sigma Black Belts, 6 Sigma Master Black Belts, quality or process management, quality or process improvement managers, and experts of design of experiment techniques in the service organizations or manufacturing organizations. They have conducted control experiments on non-manufacturing processes, for example, invoicing, finance, health process, and education. So next, we will jump straight into the problem statement for this paper. Thank you.
Okay, now we are going to the problem statement in this report. So the main challenges and difficulties faced by service industry process improvement professionals when applying design of experiments method to service process. The effective implementation of design of experiment in service settings for the top 5 critical success factors. Typical benefit that can be gained from the application of design of experiment in the service industries. Essential skills that should be acquired by process improvement professionals for the success application of design of experiment.
Article 1, there are 3 sections for factor, level, and ranges. The first section are for challenges. In factor, 3 types of challenges, while the level is 3 different types of challenges. And the range for the challenges are the respondent who have experience in applying design of experiment in the service industry evaluate each of the 16 statements by attributing a rating following a Likert scale, 1 being the strongly disagree and 5 being strongly agree. On the second section are 15 lists of CSFs. For the factor, there are 15 lists of CSF for the effective implementation of design of experiment, while the level is 50 different lists of CSF for the effective implementation of design of experiment. And the ranges, respondents were asked to select top 5 critical success factor from list of 15 alternatives. And for the last factor, level, and range are the skill section. Factors, 4 types of skills, and the levels are 4 different types of skill. The ranges are the different respondents who were asked to give essential skills using a Likert scale, from 1 being strongly disagree to 5 strongly agree. All of the after aforementioned skills were highly rated by the respondent as an important one. In addition, communication skills were also pointed out by many respondents as another important set of skills.
Moving on to the response variable. So for this article, the response variable is critically evaluate the current status of design of experiments, also known as DOE, in the service industry or non-manufacturing process in the manufacturing sector. Next is the choice of experimental design. In this experiment, randomized complete block design is applied. So, the randomized complete block design is applied to make it as homogeneous as possible within the blocks with respect to the dependent variable of interest.
Alright, for description of physics, this work aims to verify using the design of experiment known as DOE and multiplies linear regression, also known as MLR methods. The evaluation of solar film using the UV vis and NIR, known as near infrared spectrophotometry technique for absorbance reading. In addition, the significance of SPF, manufacturing origin, and glass color were evaluated for four types of SPF named G05, G20, and G35, and also WB were tested and layered within dark and light glasses.
The aim of this work was to investigate for the first time the use of design of experiment DOE and multiple linear regression MLR methods in measurement with solar protection films in association with lights and dark glasses, using as an evaluation technique in UV vis and NIR spectrophotometry.
In Article 2, there are factors, which is 6 types of glasses material, and also levels are 6 different types of glasses material. The range of samples used in this work from left to right are dark glass, light glass, WB, G35, G20, and G5. The sample G35 and G20 and G05 were manufactured by Window Premium, and the sample WB, Window Blue, both types of glasses are commercial soda line. That is all for the factor, life, and range. We will move on to response variable.
The response variable for this article is the absorbance reading. Based on using the design of experiments, DOE, and multiple linear regression MLR methods, the evaluation of solar films using the UV-VIs and NIR, known as near infrared spectrophotometry technique.
And the last one, we are going to look at the choice of experimental design. So the experimental design method applied was the full 2-fixed factorial design. In this report, the 2K stand for the experimental setup, which is designed with K equals to 2 controllable factors, and each factor has 2 levels. The main goal of design of experiment is to adjust an analytical model which provide quantitative information about the system response as a function of the combined variation of the input factors. So the 2-fixed factorial design is adequate to perform analysis when there are several experimental interactions between the relevant controllable variable or factor X that can produce a variation on the system response Y. So that's all for us. Thank you.